Nazanine Moshiri is live for us in Tunis. Nazanine, I can see you're there at a polling booth. Polls have opened. How's it going?
I just wanted to make the point that what James was saying there, that really what's happening in Libya couldn't have happened if there wasn't a revolution first here in Tunisia. And people have been coming out queuing since 6 a.m. this morning. As you can see, the queue here just leads all the way back, all the way outside this school. Now, many of these people are voting for the very first time under the dictatorship of Ben Ali. The problem was that they only really had one choice, that was the RCD. Now they have more than 100 parties. Now, most people speak French or Arabic here, but let's try and speak to somebody who speaks English. Hello, sir, do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Hi, what's your name?
Mahdi Ben Abdallah.
Are you voting for the first time?
Absolutely. Actually, I'm 39 and first time I'm voting, so it's about time.
How do you feel about this moment for your country? Do you really feel this election is fair and free?
Yes, and very, very happy for Tunisia. I mean, it's a historical time for us. And this piece of paper that I can show you is a very important paper for us. I think I'm voting for the future of my daughter, and I'm absolutely thrilled by it. Absolutely.
Who are you going to be voting for?
I'm going to vote for Etakatul.
Can you just explain who they are to our audience?
Yes, absolutely. Etakatul is a historical opposition party in Tunisia that have been opposing to Ben Ali for all these years, and is today a big party in a center-left. And I really believe in the program and the vision that they are preparing for Tunisia. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. So we've got somebody there voting for Etakul. A lot of people actually outside Tunis in the central parts of the country were probably voting for the Islamic party Ennahda because they seem to offer them what they say is the best for unemployment, for issues to do with religion and also justice as well.
So Nazanine, this new assembly that's going to be elected today, what are going to be the priorities of that group?
Well, there'll be 217 people sitting on that assembly. Their priority will be to look at the current constitution, decide if they want to rewrite it. They have to choose an interim president, an interim prime minister, basically a government to run the country until there can be parliamentary and then eventually presidential elections. So a lot of work to be done because people here are not only suffering because of the economy, unemployment is extremely high in many parts of the country, but also corruption is a big issue and justice. Many of the people who suffered under years of dictatorship, many of the people who died and were victims in those protests still haven't seen any justice.
Okay, Nazanine, thanks very much for joining us there from that historic day in Tunis. Now, a group of Bahraini doctors and nurses convicted of trying to overthrow the government are preparing to appeal against their sentences. In September, a military court sentenced 20 medics to jail terms of up to 15 years. They deny the charges and say the government wants to punish them for treating protesters